This man practiced drawing his sword relentlessly every single day. He didn't even skip it while sleeping. Everyone thought he had gone mad, but only he knew the truth. This was actually to master an invincible sword technique. It turned out that every time the man drew his sword skills would advance by one level, so he began drawing his sword day and night without rest. But this absurd spectacle caused his senior disciples to start mocking him. Even his closest senior sister, witnessing this, thought him mad. Yet the man paid no heed. He believed that drawing his sword 100,000 times would lead him to the pinnacle of swordsmanship. After 20 days of relentless practice, he had drawn his sword 90,000 times. Soon after, the sect held a grand martial arts competition. All other disciples bowed respectfully to the sect master. Yet this man alone continued drawing his sword without pause. The screeching sound of the blade emerging soon caught a disciple's attention. Upon recognizing the man, the disciple's face twisted with displeasure. Mockery followed immediately. It turned out the man had long been synonymous with failure. The entire sect knew him utterly useless. The tournament commenced, with a formidable swordsman taking the stage first. He then confidently declared he could defeat every opponent single-handedly. This infuriated the man's senior sister. She resolved to teach this arrogant swordsman a lesson. Yet, to everyone's shock, she was defeated in just 3 moves. All were stunned by the swordsman's formidable strength. At that moment, the man flashed a look of contempt. This gesture was witnessed by his senior brother, who had always looked down on him. To humiliate the man, he deliberately provoked him onto the stage. After persistent urging from his senior brother, the man reluctantly accepted the challenge. When the swordsman saw it was the man, he immediately began mocking him. He even declared he'd spare him if he knelt and begged for mercy. But the man ignored him, instead drawing his sword to prepare for battle. To everyone's surprise, just as the swordsman prepared to strike, the man sheathed his sword. Witnessing this, the crowd fell silent. Only the man knew he was just 100 sword draws away from completing his goal, so he resumed his focused practice. Seeing this, the swordsman interpreted it as deliberate humiliation. Enraged, he kicked the man to the ground. Yet the man did not retaliate. Instead, he rose and resumed drawing his sword. This action enraged the swordsman completely. He resolved to defeat him with his most formidable technique. At that very moment, the man finally completed his 100,000 sword draw. Instantly, a golden light enveloped him. With a single swing of his blade, the swordsman was sent flying backward, crashing to the ground. The crowd watched in stunned silence.